Okay, 1741, good luck. Okay, that should be green. Oh, my opponent's gone berserk. Might do that every game, you never know. So that's what that symbol is there. Oh, then starts with H6. Okay, so maybe that looks a little bit odd. But it is what it is. We'll just try and play a normal game. Okay, I'll just drop the knight back if I need to. I don't want to do this. I'm just going to go slowly and steadily, does it, because of my opponent's opening strategy. Let's play queen up. Just making sure I've got options to retreat. Actually, I'm going to stay kingside. Now I'll start to expand, I think. Threaten to push on. How many games my opponent done? Oh, 29,000 games nearly. That's a lot of chess, isn't it? That's a lot. I'm going to take here so I don't completely bog it down. I think I can devote the bishop, I'm not sure. Actually, let's go and put it on this diagonal. He might want to castle queenside, or can I go here now? Takes, knight up, takes. I'm just going to really try and expand and see where he's going to put his king. Threatening just to push the pawn. Well, he has gone kingside, so now we have a target. So do we go for it immediately? I think I'm going to go here first. I'm just wondering whether to risk the sack. It's very, very risky giving up a piece like that, but his king's open. Probably a bit dubious though, isn't it? So let's just devote the bishop. Get the rook across. Maybe queen up, bishop up. I'm not sure it works too well, but maybe. I'm going to play across here. I might give up this bishop. Probably take with the pawn though if he takes. Probably. Let's bring the bishop across just to pressure idea queen over. If he takes, I'm probably going with the pawn. This might become loose right now. It's guarded. Let's just see. Oh, he pushes forward. So the idea might be to capture here. But takes, I can go with the knight, I think. So I think I can take with the knight. And he doesn't have queen either of these. So I think we take and we try and drop back. Unless he takes immediately. But then I think I take the queen and one of the rooks. Otherwise, I think I'm in time to drop back and guard. Now, I could potentially go here, actually, and maybe get rid of that bishop because I hit the rook as well. And I also guard this pawn as a move. So if we take here... Can we find a way to get bishop up? Right now, it doesn't quite work. Ooh, can I go here? If you take, I've got a nasty check winning the queen. So is that a really nice tactic? You can't take because of a discovery winning the queen. He might have a move like rook across, but actually doesn't, does he? I can just take the queen. So I think it wins a piece. So he takes. So I take here. Now, do I have the same thing here? No, he's got knight takes. I think we just plant the bishop then. Just hit the rook. If he comes across now, I'll have to consider if it's worth queen for 2 rooks. It probably is. And he has done. So I can give up the queen for 2 rooks. And I've already gained a piece. There's a pawn falling as well. So I think that must make good sense. Takes. He just goes here. I think it makes good sense to do it. I should be able to grab a pawn, but it means giving up my center. So let's not rush it. Maybe pawn up is just plain sensible. Now knight here. Maybe rook across. See, I can give up get a pawn, but give up this one. I'm just gonna play a holding move. I expect the move like knight across. Maybe rook up, maybe rook across. I'm not sure. Maybe just connect the rook. So he's done the same idea, but the other way around. Now I could actually play rook back, I guess. It guards, at least for now. I'm going to do that, hit the queen. Try and maybe connect the rooks up. There's less risk of blundering one of the rooks if they're connected, of course. So let's make sure they're doubled up. That's covered. That's an idea. Okay. Well, I can take here, but I'll lose my knight. I take. Might mean giving up my bishop, but I can take here. Take. Or I can just drop back here first to guard. I think I like that. Again, just guard. Although, if he goes here, I still have to take with a pawn. There is a loose pawn here, though I could maybe try and take. But if he gets queen round this side, it could be a problem, actually. I'm going to take here while I can. I hope he takes the bishop, but I think he wants to get a move like queen round the angles. So maybe bishop here and check. Use the bishop as a big pawn. So I've still got to pay attention here. Okay, so now I think I've got bishop back just to hit the knight. Rook check might be possible. I can plant the bishop here. Try and protect the bishop and the pawn here, going after the king. Chase the knight away. If takes, I guess I can take with the rook and then come back and connect. Am I blundering? Possibly, but I don't see it. I can still throw a check in to protect my bishop if you hit the rook, and then I can shift the rook somewhere. Okay, so I'm going to throw that check in, then probably rook across. Yeah, I don't think a sack does anything. What about this? Queen down, up. I'm going to go here, ID to give myself a square, and if queen down, just up. So I can step up, I think. Now it feels like I'm nice and solid now. There's another loose pawn here. It might open things up for him if I take his pawn, though. Like if you get the queen here and you're targeting something, but it feels like I should take. Got to consider if it's worth giving up the rook, although right now I can't. He's guarded this as well. So I think we go forward here, just threaten a check, and then try and get the other rook in, depending on where he ends up. Or try and collect another pawn. Just, if I disconnect the rooks, there's a risk that I could blunder one of them. It's much more of a risk, of course. So that's his big asset where he needs to try and use, but not get checkmated in the process. Rook here again might threaten this, but again, disconnects my rook, so it's risky. Okay, he's pushed forward. Okay, so check or rook here are my candidate moves. So check here. I'm just looking at this to try and take. As long as I don't forget about this rook. I'm going to go here. Everything guards everything except this rook now. Down here I'm okay to take. But if I start wandering off, it gives him a target here again. But it feels like I should. So if I go here... It's a risk though, isn't it? It is a risk. Actually, I'm going to go here. And my rook's still guarded, and I'm threatening a check here if he wanders off as well as this. It's dangerous having one piece protecting another, though. It is a bit risky, that. Like, pawn down if I take, then my rook is undermined. I'll get the cursor off the board. Click anywhere to clear markings, get the cursor off the board. Oh, that's just a queen blunder. Just take that. Now I just need the bishop off the board any which way. Okay, just take the bishop, remove the risk, and it should be a clean conversion. Just got to avoid blundering a stalemate. Nothing wrong with my opponent playing on just in case, you never know. Okay, so I think I can check. Is that checkmate if he comes forward? He's gone there, so it's not quite checkmate. He can definitely make a move. Again, as long as the king's got squares, then I should be fine. And he can definitely go back, so I can try and make a new queen. You might as well just make some moves and hope that I blunder a stalemate. That's what you really should do. If you run the time down, then you definitely lose, but all I want to do is win the game. I'm not bothered about how I win it. But yeah, we get a win. Very good.